Welcome to TrigTacToe everyone. My name is Frank. Today we're going to be reviewing the Geoshelter's 24-foot dome tent that you see behind me. Stay tuned. All right, welcome to TrigTacToe everyone. Today we're going to be talking about the Geoshelter's 24-foot dome tent. Now this is an expedition style or semi-permanent tent that you would use for any need that you have that's long-term. The setup of the Geoshelter takes about 2 hours, but like most tent setups, this becomes easier when you become more familiar with it. Once it's set up, this geodesic shape provides a lot of strength as well as having a distinct advantage in the wind over a typical wall tent. The frame of the shelter is made out of an aircraft aluminum and is anodized, and this color helps simplify the setup process. Altogether, the poles weigh in at about 120 pounds, and while this is obviously not a backpacking tent, the frame still has a big weight advantage over similar sized tents that use all steel poles. The cover is made of a UV protected architectural vinyl fabric and comes in a couple of different colors to choose from. It's fire retardant and has been rated for 5 to 7 years of continual outdoor use. With 2 vinyl windows and accompanying mesh vents with Velcro closures, the pre-fitted cover is pretty heavy duty and will definitely hold up to some of the strongest weather out there. The zippers on the shelter are YKK number 10 zippers and are the same kind used by the military. The shelter comes with a couple of options that aren't shown that include the optional stove jack, allowing for the use of a stove inside your shelter to heat and cook. And the cover also has optional doorways with included vestibules that provide about 4 to 5 feet of room and can be used to connect multiple shelters together. So that's pretty cool. While the weight reduction that comes from the use of aluminum poles provides an advantage when it comes to transporting, I can't help but think that when this tent was set up on a semi-permanent basis with my kids inside, day in and day out, they would actually be climbing on the poles. And while the manufacturer clearly states that the strength of the frame comes at the hubs, one of those poles of this tent can easily be bent on accident by someone climbing on it or hanging on it. And this might have something to do with the color of the poles, because while the color of the poles definitely help with setup, with them being as bright and colorful as they are, I can't help but think that kids just want to climb on this. I think that they could do the same thing or accomplish the same goal by just coloring the ends of the poles and allowing the rest of the colors just to kind of go away, giving it a more professional look. This is definitely cosmetic and by no means a deal breaker. Overall, I really like this tent. Now there's a lot of DIY Geodesic Dome tent plans online, but if you're looking for a solid, ready-made solution that's a little bit more transportable than most shelters on the market, the Geoshelter is a good option. Keep in mind, this particular shelter with the white cover comes in at a price point of just under $4,000, and that's before any add-ons. So it's definitely a commitment for most people. And while that may seem high, it's actually competitively priced when compared with similar tents on the market. If you're looking for a shelter when times get rough or something to use during a base camp or an extended upcoming trip, the Geoshelter dome tents should do the trick nicely. There you have it, the Geoshelter's 24-foot dome tent. If you like the video, please subscribe or comment below. I love to get your comments, hear what you guys have to say. A special thanks to my friend Tom who let me come over and crash his family time to get a review of his tent. Great setup, really liked it. So thanks again. Until next time, my name is Frank for TrigTacToe. We'll see ya.